Hi there folks, I'm Capt Monte with Texas Fishing Tips, and this is your weekly fishing report. We've had some super high tides this week with that tropical storm that passed us, that hurricane that passed us up. But all out here in front of the old Fina docks, there have been a lot of bull reds hanging on this rock still. They still got the barge in there with divers. You can't get too close to them, but if you can get in here without them running you out, there have been slot reds, there have been oversized reds through here. Still been some mangrove snappers up on the rocks. Live shrimp has been the ticket. Even all the way back here where these rocks kind of start jetting back towards the channel, they've kind of been hanging off in that back corner. So all a good area right now to target slot reds, bull reds. The red run is on. The reds have been cooperating, especially with all that fresh water we've had last week. So a lot of good fish being caught. We're supposed to have a little lighter winds this weekend out here at the jetties. Bull reds and slot reds. We've been catching speckled trout through here on live shrimp, or your favorite plastics has been working real well. There's also been kingfish hanging out by the jetties, if those of you that like to troll. We've even been catching a few mangrove snappers out here. We've caught some gag groupers out here. Just remember, your gag groupers got to be 24 inches. Your speckled trout, 15 to 20 inches. I've been getting in that 29 to 32 foot of water using an 1.5 ounce weight with a number 3 all the way up to a number 6 Kale hook. That's been working real well for me. But there's a lot of good fish still being caught at the jetties, even black drum. Those of you that like those shrimp, there's still been some black drum hanging out at the jetties. So there's still a lot of good fish out here at the jetties. When the winds are light and the seas are down, good places to start ambushing them fish. Even coming back down the channel towards Point of Mustang, there's a set of rocks right here from Island Moorings all the way down to the Point of Mustang. Them reds are starting to school up. So these rocks all through here have been holding redfish and speckled trout. Just remember, when them big ships come in, get out there in that deeper water. Let them ships go by, then go back in. If not, you're going to get swamped. I mean, them ships, they have no mercy. They throw big wakes and just want everybody to stay safe and still catch fish. So be careful when them big ships are coming in. There's been a lot of redfish being caught last week. Up here on Island 1, all the way down here to Island 4. Pitching cut baits, favorite cut baits, menhaden, live mullet, cut mullet, cut ladyfish, all been working, even live shrimp. A lot of redfish being caught, mixed in with black drum. If you get in them sand pockets, pitching baits in them sand pockets, you're going to wind up catching some good fish. Those of you that like to catch big trout, right now there's been a lot of big trout being caught. Live piggies has been working the best, it seems like. You can catch your redfish and catch you some slot trout on piggies, live piggies if you can find them. All these islands up against the ICW, there have been good fish being caught, good redfish. I've been pitching cut mullet at them and been doing very well. Back here on Grassy, what we call Grassy, this area right here that butts up to Moore's Cummins Cut, there have been speckled trout in here. Those of you that still want to throw live croaker, there's been some pretty good trout still in our bays, and it's only going to get better. Like I said, you can throw croaker or you can throw piggies at them. Redfish, been back here up at, like I said, on this edge. If you can get on this edge and find them sand pockets, been pretty decent redfish bite. Using all kinds of cut baits have been the ticket. Even over here in East Flats, East Shores right through here, with that north wind, working these potholes through here have been working real well also. If you come down through the Y channel and get back here on this back shoreline, those of you in those skinny water boats, water's been pretty high, but we're waiting on it to dump out. So look at where your tide gauge is at. But if it's up, and those of you that can run back here in this skinny water, all these potholes back here in Brown and Root has been holding pretty decent fish. Back here, heading back towards the sailboat, up against this shallow ledge right through here, there have been redfish bite, been pretty good, also mixed in with black drum. So number 3 Kell hook, if you're using shrimp, if you're using cut baits, I've been throwing a number 6 and just freelining, no weight. Just sling them in them potholes and let them set. Don't move them. Wait till they pull you down, and then you're on. You know, all down here at Dagger, there have been good redfish bite mixing with black drum on these islands and right up on the spool bank of this ICW, all the way from Dagger, running to Redfish Bay, all these little islands. They got good sand pockets in them. Depending which way that wind is blowing, has been a great bite for redfish and mixed in with black drum. So all this area, all the way down to Ransom Cut right through here, have been holding pretty decent redfish. Cut bait's been the ticket. Out here on Stedman's Reef, working right on top of the reef, have been redfish and black drum. So all this area through here have been working pretty productive. Coming back into Ransom, working the backside of all this through here, working potholes, cut baits, live shrimp under popping corks, have been catching good reds through here, black drum. If you're using piggies, you're going to wind up finding that big trout. Those of you that are looking for a trout bite, out here at these gas wells, they're still holding good trout out here at all these gas wells. The fish are on the move. Live shrimp has been the ticket. Free lining. Speckled trout out here. There have been black drum. There have been some oversized redfish out here. We've also been catching triple tails still out here. So all these wells, if you'll just go slowly and work around these wells, there's rock piles that come off these wells a good little direction. If you can look at your fish finder and distinguish that rock pile, work them rock piles. There's been good fish on them. So all this area out here in Corpus Bay, what's nice about this is if it's hot, there's no wind, at least you can run from well to well. So all that is holding good fish. Out here from this point all the way down towards Lexington, there have been trout through here. There have been mangrove snappers. There have been speckled trout. There have been redfish working all of these rocks through here, these little entrances coming in. I've been working it and then slowly trolling down a little bit, 50, 75 yards, hit it again. Move down a little bit, hit it again. And that's been filling up a pretty good box. So light winds been the ticket out here in Corpus Bay. If it starts blowing, it gets pretty rough out here. So be careful. Make sure your winds are down and get you some live shrimp. Free line with the number 3 Kell hook have been working the best. And that should pretty much take care of finding fish. Now over here at the causeway, this is a good area. It's just a dangerous area. Live croaker running through here on these old railroad trestles through here. There have been some big trout over here. There have been some slot trout. There have been black drum. The only thing is, when them ships are coming into the port or leaving the port, get out there in that deeper water because they will wake you big time right here. Don't want anybody to get hurt. Those of you in kayaks that want a kayak, good area for kayaking. Just be careful of them ships. That's one thing about it. Be vigilant. Whoever's on the boat, keep an eye out. If you see ships, run back out in that deeper water, then run back in. But there's been good fish all around the causeway also. Y'all have a great week. See everybody next week. Thanks for watching. I'm Captain Monte Graham.